Well, hello everyone and welcome to Pragmach. I wanted to discuss something very cool. Razer has just announced their very impressive, very sleek, modular Tomahawk Gaming Desktop. And this is a very tiny package packing a lot of power, but it comes with a large price tag as well. The system is uniquely small and built on an Intel NUC kit, which Intel had announced in early 2020. It is a small customizable board, and what it allows is PC manufacturers like Razer, they now can provide a compact solution to gaming. Desktop gaming traditionally uses very large towers, full motherboards, and although those setups can be impressive, some might want a smaller desktop solution that fits nicely along other components, but they're going to want power as well. And that is where the Razer Tomahawk Gaming Desktop comes in. Design-wise, it is a small rectangular black box with the very identifiable Razer logo adorning the front. There seems to be some focus on cooling, as the case has perforated holes along the side and top. One of the main selling points is the ability to pack a full-size GPU, a full-size card, and not have to worry about space or power requirements, giving this small form factor and small box the ability to match up against those very large tower setups. The pre-order specifications and configuration we're going to be looking at today, they're a pricey one. It does, however, come pre-configured with a GPU, and that GPU is a good one. That is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Founders Edition, and the price comes in at $3,639. Now, if you want to get the same setup we're about to talk about, but without the GPU, that model without a card runs around $2,400. Let's look at those specs. It is going to come packing an Intel Core i9 processor, and that is an Intel 9980HK chip clocked at 2.4 gigahertz, and it is capable of turbo boosting to a full 5 gigahertz. It does come with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and it is clocked at 2,667 megahertz. Storage-wise, it comes with an NVMe with 512 gigabytes of storage, and there is an additional mechanical drive with 2 terabytes of storage. There is also an M2 slot for additional expandable, faster storage. Having a look at that enclosure, it is an all-metal chassis, and it has two 120 millimeter fans for active cooling off that giant GPU that you got in there, and a power supply of 750 watts, which should be enough to power any GPU. The system allows for full access to the components without any tools, allowing the components to be slid out by using the built-in handle. And the black box has some very cool RGB built right in, with a very cool underglow that will add aesthetically to any desktop setup. Ports wise, it has 2 USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 inputs, 4 USB Type-A inputs, 3.5mm jacks for input and output, as well as an optical audio out. For connectivity, you also have Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5. Considering how little real estate this is going to take up, it's pretty impressive that it is packing a full RTX 3080, an Intel Core i9 with 8 cores of processing power. And it all comes down to the only issue, which is pricing. It is a little bit expensive. According to Razer, the power-packed Tomahawk Gaming Desktop is for obviously gamers or professionals or content creators, and I guess it is for them when they have a substantial enough budget in mind and they need something small over something value-packed. Now let me explain. Razer has built a very nice package, and I must admire that it looks very compact and very sleek, but that price is a hurdle for the category they're trying to conquer. The fact that Razer is marketing to a customer that knows the cost of these components, they have that knowledge base, they can probably put together a similar PC at a fraction of the cost, even if it has to be in a larger form factor. It's just a little bit of a risk from Razer. On the other hand, if you're looking for something really small, something that looks cool, and you don't want to give up a lot of that precious real estate in your home office or in your gaming setup, that is where the Razer Tomahawk Gaming Desktop is going to come in and save you. The other place it might save you is if you get the pre-configured one, it might be your only chance to buy an RTX 3080 in the next little while, considering just how hard they have been to get so far. I really do enjoy the fact that Razer are pushing the boundaries and packing as much power as possible in the smallest form factor while utilizing Intel's newest technology and utilizing their newest components. It's nice to see PC manufacturers pushing it in an era where smaller setups are being required. However, the requirement for power hasn't changed. Thank you everyone. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the pricing in the comment section down below. Let me know if you think it's a little too rich for what you're getting, or if you think the portability is worth it. Now, if you haven't already, if you've been enjoying the last couple of videos, please do take a moment to subscribe. Thank you again from Pragmach.